Alpena Gym. For the first time in 2 weeks, the Wildcats hoops team is back at home, green and white, trying to pull off an upset as the 10-1 Cadillac Vikings come to town. Stay tuned, UGN Sports is next.
Closed captioning for UGN, the Upper Great Lakes News Network, is brought to you by Lafarge North America, Alpena Plant, materials for building our world.
On the next Live with Regis and Kelly, it's the most romantic week of the year.
Keep those aisles clear.
Cause here comes the bride.
Who will be our lucky couple? Find out as Live's wedding week kicks off. Plus, see why Roseanne's still a kid at heart. And it's Live's Out of Control February Fantasy Travel Trivia.
Every day a new winner.
Then on Tuesday, superstar Harrison Ford is here.
I'm excited enough for both of us.
Great days start here on the next Live.
It is the privilege of VA to honor our nation's veterans with the excellent health care they have earned. And it is the nurses of VA, men and women of all backgrounds, who help to make that quality health care possible by providing excellent and direct care to every one of their patients. VA Nursing, a career in caring. Contact vacareers.com.
Everyone blames the limo company.
On an all-new People's Court.
You know why? Because that they were wrong, and it's our wedding day.
She vowed to get to church on time.
We just hear this boom.
But the limo blows a tire.
And I'm like, what do you mean you don't have a spare? I thought I was just gonna die.
The driver blows his top.
He just threw you out of the car? Here we are, running 100 feet with my wedding dress on. What a sight on the highway.
And Judge Millian blows up.
Shame on you!
On an all-new People's Court.
Close games highlight the night on the hardwood. Good evening, I'm Mark Kuntz with UGN Sports. More on that story in a moment. But first, the Alpena Wildcats face another big challenge on the ice. For the fourth game in a row, the Alpena High hockey team faces a state-ranked team. This time it's Traverse City Central, top team in the Big North Conference, who beat the green and white by a goal a month ago. No score in the first period. Trojans with a puck deep in the Alpena zone. Justin Marzine can't stop the top shelf shot. 1-0 visitors. Seconds later, Trojans on the breakaway. Marzine makes the stop, but can't corral the rebound. TC comes up with it and gets the game's second goal just 14 seconds after the first. And from there, TC rolls on. 5-0 the final. Wildcats off until next Saturday when they travel to Gaylord. Difference tonight, TC had the jump.
Kind of giving the effort. We just don't always skate like we can, and tonight watching it, you could just see we hesitated, we were slow to pucks, and when you do that, it makes it difficult to win. I thought Traverse City was fun to watch. It was just tough as a coach to watch them because there's not much you can do. We just got to work on giving an effort. We just didn't slow them down. They were allowed to freewheel all over the ice, and we had our difficulties. Well, when you lose, though, you start to play as an individuals, and you see that's what we do. We don't work as a team out there. We don't have groups on the puck. We have one man, their guy will come in and take it off, and so we just got to learn to work together. But when you lose, all of a sudden that individual comes into play, and that's what you're seeing right now.
Wildcat basketball team also facing a big challenge tonight as Cadillac comes into town in second place in the Big North with the best overall record out of the Big North teams. Green and white lost by 22 points the last time the teams played. They've lost their last 5 games, so that's not stopping the whiteout crowd. First quarter, Vikings' Matt McDonald with the steal. Fends off Mike Stender for the hoop and the harm, part of an 8-2 Cadillac run. But the Wildcats aren't going anywhere. Second quarter, Andy Lamp eyes it and flies it. 3 is good. Lead cut to 1. Vikings answer with McDonald. Senior drives, team high 17 points to put the Vikings up by 9. Alpena keeps plugging away. Eric Poole spins for the open shot. Wildcats down by 4 at halftime as the Winterfest court is introduced. And James Thompson helps whip the crowd into a frenzy. Stender gets the start for Alpena tonight and makes the most out of the opportunity, scoring 11 points. But Alpena just could not break that 4 to 6 point margin. Brian pulls with the block. Andy Lamp comes up with a loose ball, but then he loses it. And the Vikings' Luke Anderson is there for the hoop. That's kind of how the night went for the green and white. Cadillac improves to 11-1 with the 50-44 win. Eric Pools leads all scorers with 22. Gets some help, but not enough to top the Vikings. Wildcats on the road next Tuesday. In other prep action tonight, Standish Sterling improves on their first place record in the Nemec, beating Oscoda tonight 80-42. Balanced scoring for the Panthers. 6 guys score 8 or more, but none more than 11. Tony Nathaniel, 21 for the Owls. In the Straits area, Rogers City drops another close one to Rudyard. 54-52 the final. Down 11 in the fourth quarter. Hurons come back to tie it. They had their chances to win it. They didn't get the job done at the free throw stripe, however. Just 4 of 14 from the charity stripe. Brett Karsten, 17 points for the Hurons, as the Bulldogs' Trent Sallow is held to just 18 points. Well, after being tied for first place in the North Star League most of the season, Maya, Sauble, and Hale finally each get their chance to claim the top spot outright, as the Thunderbolts are in Eagle Country tonight, looking for a season sweep in the inside track to a league title on Hale head coach Rich Riley's 40th birthday. Visitors in charge early. Steve Sidebottom spots up for the 3, but only 8 points in the night for Sidebottom. Team up by 3 after 1 quarter. Eagles fly back into it. Andy Cotterman inside 2 of his 16 points. Hale trailing by 2 at the half. Late in the fourth quarter, Matt Field gets the bucket to cut it to 1. Cotterman and Tom Hayden hit free throws to put the Eagles up by 3. Cotterman, a chance to ice it, misses at the line. Mayo, desperation heave, falls just short off glass. Hale wins 43-40. They're partying in Hale. Field comes off the bench going 8 of 8 from the floor to finish with 16 points. Eagles now control their own destiny, trying to get their first North Star League title in 33 years.
I don't know, the whole game we were trailing, and I had a feeling we'd come back. There at the end when I made my free throws, I was real happy about that. And then when they had the ball with like 11 seconds to go, I looked up the clock and I was just praying that clock would just run out fast and in a hurry.
We knew that we'd have to win this game to be in contention for the North Star League, but we still have a number of tough games. We got to go play Posen in their house, and we have to play Gray, which is a very, very athletic team. So we've got some business to do yet. It's not over.
In other North Star action, Posen wins their winter homecoming game 69-63 over Aranac Eastern. Jordan Hinska 19 points, 10 rebounds. Brandon Henkowski double-double as well, 10 points and 10 boards. Thomas Clough leads the Eagles with 18. And in Augrey, Fairview keeps their title hopes alive with an 8-point win over Augrey Sims. Garrett Handrich 11 for the Eagles. Isaiah Kaufman a game-high 15 for the Wolverines. And in Montmorency County, you knew it was going to be a competitive game. Hillman and Atlanta go to double overtime with the Tigers winning 58-56. Anthony Liz 19 to lead all scorers. Azaki Taro hit a free throw to force OT for Hillman. Taro 14 points, and Ryan Edgar's three-pointer beats the buzzer for the Hillman victory. Detroit Pistons, with no all-star game starters, one of the best record in the league, are in Philadelphia tonight to play the 76ers. Sixers playing without their all-star starter, Allen Iverson, out the last 3 games with sore ankles. Detroit relying on their Philly boys. Third quarter, Pistons on the break. That drought could come to an end this week. The Eagles are in first place. And with a win in Posen tonight, coupled with a homecoming victory Friday night against Augrey Sims, the title is theirs. Fittingly, they need to beat the defending champions in step 1. First quarter tonight, all Eagles. Justin Anderson to Eric Topp on the wing. Three-pointer puts Hale up by 12. Topp a game-high 17 points. Second quarter, Hale keeps firing from behind the arc. Will Horth wide open, eyes it and flies it. Deep 3 is good. Let that one go from Hawks. Hale up 20-3. Vikings trying to make a game out of it. Matt Sorusky to steal. Fast break, dishes off to Jason Rummel, but Posen still trails by 16 points at the break. Third quarter, more of the same. Eagles' Tom Hayden, little blockaroni and cheese. SWAT triggers the break. Andy Cotterman takes it to the hole, gets the foul, basket falls. Cotterman, 15 points. Eagles win 68-51. One step closer to the title, thanks to keeping the game plan simple.
The plan was just what it was simple, that we were going to fly to the ball and rebound the basketball. That's the only thing that we really talked about defensively, and of course you have to cover Jordan Hinkska.
What surprised us tonight was the way Hale shot the ball. Several times I've watched Hale out in the perimeter. They have not knocked down a lot of those perimeter shots, and tonight they really shot the lights out. And they done an extremely good job on the boards tonight. They're a very good rebounding team.
Top 25 battle in the Big Ten tonight is Michigan State, number 18 in this week's AP poll, entertains 12th ranked Ohio.
Lack of drama this evening. We'll let you know if that's a good thing for the Wildcats when UGN Sports returns.
Continue in Alpena. Good evening, I'm Mark Kuntz with UGN Sports. For the last 3 seasons, Alpena High's playoff run has ended after 2 games, losing to Mona Shores in the regional finals the last 2 years. This season, the Sailors are in a different region, and after eliminating Midland High on Monday, tonight brings in Midland Dow in the regional semifinals. Green and white focused on playing 3 complete periods, 2:40 in. Jason Suve's shot redirected by Eric Thompson. The 4th senior gets the game's first goal as the full house quickly gets into the contest. A minute later, Andy Bouchard's shot blocked, but Ryan Schulke there for the rebound, and just like that, less than 4 minutes in, it's 2-0 Alpena. They say the 3rd goal in any 2-0 game is the most important one. Justin Marzine makes sure the Chargers don't get it. Senior stops 15 of the 16 shots he faces. Later in the first period, Alex Senchuk all alone in front. It's 3-0 home team. No repeat of Monday. Wildcats come out with a purpose, scoring the 4 first period goals and go on to win by a final of 7-1. Eric Kennedy, a pair of goals for the Wildcats, who move on to the regional finals for the 3rd straight year. Starting quickly, the key to finishing strongly.
We were expecting it, but with a young team, you just never know. I thought we just came out great. We everything we planned in the locker room, but we came out, we jumped them early, got a lot of confidence, and they were shell-shocked.
We were pretty confident. We just wanted to fine-tune some stuff for Saturday, and we just wanted to play good defense and not let them back in the game.
I think we knew we could, because it was definitely because Midland was beating Midland Dow, and we just knew we could. If we came out and played, we can beat anybody in the state.
Wildcats play Saturday afternoon at 1 against Saginaw Heritage. Hawks mercing Flushing tonight. Regional title game at the Saginaw Bay Ice Arena. Wildcats will head down Friday night. Well, when you wait a 1/3 of a century for something like a league championship, it better be worth it. UGN Sports reporter Jason Fielder has the story of one team that's finally achieved greatness.
This trophy case at Hale High School will soon have a new piece of hardware. It's taken 33 years, but the boys basketball team are North Star League champions once again.
We made history, and we're the best team in 33 years to come through here, and it's just great. I mean, I can't wait to tell stories when I get older.
Hayden can tell others how his team won 8 straight NSL games en route to a 12-1 league record, with the key win against then co-leader Mayo Alsabo over a month ago.
Their desire to win outweighs what their talent level is. This team just loves to win.
How they win is by the old tried and true method that usually wins championships, playing defense. The Eagles led the league by allowing only 40 points a game.
My philosophy is I love to get up after people, challenge people. We're in a zone, but we still fly to the ball. We still rebound and attack people out of our zone.
They also had great leadership from their senior captains, Hayden, and leading scorer, Andy Cotterman.
This is my 8th season coaching, and I've never had a better leader than Andy Cotterman. He is our best player, and I don't think there's one kid that has practiced any harder than what Andy Cotterman has. He is the heart and soul of this team. He is the leader.
I feel that if you work hard, and it just pays off for you. I love the game of basketball, and I've always liked it since I was a little kid. And my older brother played, and all my little brothers play, and I just love playing basketball, especially with my friends. It's a lot of fun.
Cotterman and the Eagles get to continue the fun on Friday when they try to win the league title outright against Aranac Eastern. In Hale, Jason Fielder, UGN Sports.
One high school basketball final tonight. Rogers City defeats Inland Lakes 49-32. Brett Karsten scoring 16 of his 19 points in the second half.
Rogers City. Good evening, I'm Jason Fielder with UGN Sports. We'll have more on that story in a minute, but first, the Alpena Ice Diggers try to make it from Presque Isle County to advance to regionals tonight. They host North Star League champion Hale in the District 90 final. Both teams got here by playing hard-nosed defense. Both teams know defense will win this one. Hale's Ryan Miller, the 3. Eagles, 5-point lead into halftime. Back come the Hurons. Nice passing. They finally get the ball inside to Austin Fairbanks. He gets the hoop. Hurons down 1 in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, the host team working it around the outside. Chris Santini from way out gives his team the lead, but Hale would come back to tie it up, force overtime. Score tied in overtime. Under 10 seconds left. Santini drives, beats everybody, gets the hoop. His team up 2. Hale calls a timeout. They don't have, results in a technical foul. Rogers City hits their free throws down the stretch. Hale, last chance now. Andy Cotterman needed a foul and that three-pointer, can't get it. Hurons win 40-36. Santini leads all scorers with 15 points. Cotterman leads the Eagles with 14. Hale's dream season comes to an end thanks to the Hurons' experience down the stretch.
Down to the wire, we were able to pull it out over the past few years. We kind of crumbled when it came down to the wire, a couple points, but this time we're able to overcome everything and make it and get the final shot.
Really happy for our kids, especially our seniors. That's the last home game they're going to play, and they'll remember this for the rest of their lives. It's great for our seniors to go out with the win, great for our whole team, our whole community. Just the community support, it's just been so much fun.
The thing that I thought that made the difference is the rebounding. We had our best free throw shooter. He made his shots, and I have to give number 14 credit. He came down and made a great shot. You know, we played good defense. We only gave up 40 points in overtime, and the kid made a shot.
High school wrestling state finals in Detroit. Alpena Zane Stens gets pinned in the semifinals